Hey guys, thank you for joining me for another client interview. We've got Sam Bristow here with Azureon Marketing. He's in the gym niche and absolutely smashing it. Sam, do a really quick introduction if you don't mind, mate. A little bit about how long you've been doing this for, and a bit about your agency.
Yeah, 100%. Thanks for having me on. So
Yeah,
we've been doing it with myself and Hugo, my business partner, for about a year now. We were before joining CCM, kind of struggling a bit with the whole calling stuff. We were doing a lead gen service with the meta ads and everything, but found that I'm sure with a lot of other niches as well, gym owners just weren't calling up the leads themselves, which kind of left us a bit in the dust and made myself and Hugo having to call all the leads all the time, which is an absolute pain in the ass, spending hours a day as a business owner calling up leads on behalf of other clients was just a complete waste of time. But yeah, then we found CCM and it kind of fixed all those issues to date. So
Yeah,
it's been
man.
well,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it, man. Yeah, because especially in the gym niche, gym owners are so bad at that. They're so bad at like phoning up their leads, and I get it because they're like doing classes and they're doing all this other stuff, and like that's why Gym Launch obviously worked with us as well because like, they saw the same thing, and it's just like, yeah, it's super messy. Yeah. So what was it like before working with call center mastery? I know you briefly touched upon it there, but like, what were some of the things you were finding? What were some of the problems?
yeah, 100%. Well, like I said, like just the time and energy and effort it took to actually like handle it all ourselves. We had no streamlined process. So we were just, manually calling up leads. And if we were using the power dialer, it wasn't in a structured process, which just, as a business owner takes way too much time doing all that stuff yourself. And then when we
Yeah.
did try to look to outsource the stuff, we just didn't have like the right systems in place and the right processes and actually just the knowledge to be able to do it. So yeah, we were blown away by the results of the CCM after implementing it. It only took like a day or two to get everything up and running full swing. And to be honest, we'd hardly do anything now, which is great for us and for our clients.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that. Yeah, regarding the implementation, like you guys did it super quick. How did you find the implementation? Did you find it easy, hard? Like, what was the kind of vibe around that?
Yeah, I would definitely say it's not, although it is plug and play, obviously, you still got to, put a bit of effort into actually getting it set up. But I think you laid the expectations and the groundwork from the start that is what you got to do. And I think to get the best results as a business owner, you're willing to do that anyway. So I mean, look, a day or two of work for us to now not have to do calling of leads 5, 6 hours a day is well worth it in our books.
Is that how long you, that how many hours you were probably spending calling leads? Wow, dude, yeah, that's crazy. Because you think like as the business owner, the amount of time that your hourly rate is worth way more than just sitting there phoning leads, right? So
Yeah.
that's 5, 6 hours. Yeah, that's crazy. And what
Yeah.
kind of revenue have you guys seen in terms of the jump? So before CCM, what kind of revenue were you guys at?
Yeah, so when we joined, we were at about 15,000 AUD per month. After joining CCM, getting everything up and running, look, within like 2, 3 weeks, we were at 30,000 AUD.
Wow. In two, three
And now,
weeks? That's pretty
yeah,
fast.
it
It's
was a
good.
quick turnaround. Especially just getting everything up and running and then immediately going to sell the service. We saw a huge increase in our belief in our product, which was definitely one of the main things that shifted that belief around how confident we are selling our service. Um, and then also just like the actual whole done for you part now. It's been great. So yeah, in the last 2, 3 months, we went from joining CCM at around 15,000 AUD. This month we'll be close to hitting 50,000. So yeah, a huge jump.
That's awesome, dude. And yeah, you were touching upon the kind of the belief around the sales, right? So it's who actually does the sales? Do you still do the sales calls or does Hugo do
Yeah,
the sales calls? You still do the sales
yeah,
calls?
yeah.
Okay, cool. And so I guess on the sales calls then like you kind of just touched on there is that now you just have more belief in your service, right? Like you see better results for your clients, all that kind of stuff. And so you genuinely are like people are really bad at BSing on sales calls. Like you can definitely lie to people to try to get a sale, but it's exhausting. Like trying to keep up a high energy while lying. Like that's why all the stockbrokers back in the 80s, like the Wolf of Wall Street guys were doing like drugs and stuff because they were just like they had to keep that energy.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
struggled so much, right? Because genuinely like people like it's built into us not to BS like that much, right? So if you struggle to get sales, and a lot of the time it is down to conviction in your product because you just don't believe it's possible. But then if it actually is possible, then all of a sudden you're like, this is actually the best thing for this guy. I've got to try and close him. And it's same with this with CCM. Like when we speak to people on the phone, my team, if we think you're a good fit, like we will really try and get you on because we it's a not even about the money. Like it's genuinely going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, that,
100%.
that but dude, yeah, 50K and that's awesome, dude. What's your aim? Like, what's your next goal?
Always pushing the benchmark up. So I guess 100,000 AUD a month is the next goal. And I think I think that's one thing as well with the CCM is like we've now got the groundwork, we have the foundations there. And really it's just a case of scaling it from there. But I think having that foundation, like we were going to try to do it ourselves, the whole call center thing, but we thought, look, for the value we're getting for what we're paying is well worth having someone who's, has the expertise and also the community side of things, like being able to network and talk with a bunch of other people that are in similar positions. I think it just kind of lays the groundwork for allowing growth within your business.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. What have been some of your favorite parts of the program?
Honestly, I would say, I mean, other than the product itself, obviously increasing sales and conviction in our service and the actual client results we're getting. Probably kind of a byproduct of all that has actually been the community. I think there's now 150 plus people inside of it, and everyone's kind of I think the main thing is that everyone that's in the community has the values and focus on client results, which especially in the agency game that our business model is, you get a lot of people that are just like pump and dump, all
Yeah.
about like passion stuff, but actually having a lot of high level individuals and business owners inside that are valuing client results, I think has been the biggest thing for us because yeah, the money comes and everything, but you got to actually have the backbone of client results, which is what CCM provides.
I honestly don't push enough on the community side of things. Like I've just let the community do its thing, really. I haven't tried to police it too much. And but like what you said there is like if someone's one of these guys, like one of these kids that just joins and they not even if one of these kids start an SMMA and they just want to like get a load of piffs, they're not going to invest in their course and they're not going to invest in this whole thing. So it automatically filters out people who like are serious compared to people that aren't so serious. So and I've had a lot of people actually reach out like few members be like, oh, we should do like you should host an event, like do like an in-person event. It'd be so good to like network with all these people, blah blah. Um, it's definitely on the cards. I want to get the product better first. I want to get it like, and I'm always like that. I'm always just wanting to get the product better and better. And lots of times people are like, no, it's like, dude, it's good enough. Just just do other things. But like, I really want to just keep improving it. And then maybe next year I might figure something out. But also the problem is like we've got literally got people Australia, America, the UK, Europe. Like, so trying to find like a central place would probably be so hard.
Yeah.
London probably would make sense, but again, most of the clients are in the US, so yeah, either way. But yeah, I'm glad you like the community side of things, man. What fears or worries did you have about CCM before joining?
Yeah, probably the biggest for us was the cost going to be worth it. Um, and I think right away, as soon as we joined, we realized that it was the right move to do. I think if you're investing in something that, may not be high ticket, but higher ticket, you always have that subconscious worry about, oh, okay, is this going to be worth the money and stuff? Now I
Yeah,
know, of course, you guys have that, have a guarantee and stuff around whatever,
yeah,
but I think yeah, Hugh and I were like right away shocked at the level of I think, yeah, like I was saying, like the community side of things, like the people that were actually in the group, and also just like blasting out through the tutorial videos and setting it up, realizing how detailed and in depth everything was. And to know that, okay, we now actually don't have to worry about the service delivery appointment setting side of things anymore because it's all covered. And for us, it's like, okay, one or two clients, less even covers the cost of it. So
Yeah.
Those Warriors were, yeah, blown out the park right away. So
Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, the money is, especially for if you're, I consider you guys a smaller agency at the 15K mark. It can be, but you guys are smart enough to make the plunge and jump in. So, yeah, yeah, I love that. I love that, man. So yeah, so anyone that's potentially on the fence, they're thinking of joining CCM, but they're maybe watching this testimonial video right now. What would you say to them? How would you recommend it? Or even hopefully you would recommend it. In fact, we're on this testimonial video. But what would you say to potentially recommend and get people in?
yeah, well, I'll start by saying I would definitely recommend it. I think if you're serious about your business and you want to see the longevity in it, investing in your product is hands down the best thing that you can do for yourself and the business. It's not only going to improve, I'm talking here an agency side of things, but I guess other businesses as well. But like client retention, the conviction and beliefs that you have surrounding your product and service are going to significantly increase, like it probably doubled, tripled for us. And like I said, you're good just naturally from that as a kind of second order, consequence, you're going to make more money from it. So it's a no-brainer, really.
Yeah, yeah, I love it, man. Yeah, it's awesome. Well, yeah, Sam, like I said, thank you so much for jumping on and having this talk with me. Client testimonial is always something that benefits everyone, right? Like it's something that to get more people in and help more people. So I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. Um, Obviously, I'll see you hopefully on a call pretty soon, one of the coaching calls. And if you need any help or any questions or anything, just obviously post in the group like normal. And yeah, man, appreciate you jumping on.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.